Hi guys, welcome back. I am doing another Shop My Stash or bi-weekly makeup basket where I pick out makeup for 2 weeks. And I pretty much use this and my Project Pan makeup only for those 2 weeks. I rotate between brand new products, old products, things that I'm thinking of decluttering, just a mixture of things that I'm interested in for those 2 weeks. So I'm going to go through the products, tell you my thoughts. We kind of get like mini reviews here, and then we're going to go over to my makeup drawers and pick out new makeup for the next 2 weeks, which is the most exciting part. I'll have a timestamp down below if you're more interested in that, but it's usually around the halfway mark. So let's get on with it. I had 2 primers, 1 and 2. Well, it's kind of a primer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade number 2. I go on and off with this. I've realized that if I have a really glowy foundation, I don't like this underneath. It's too much luminosity. It's because this is pearlescent, and then we have something that's dewy on top of it. It's just a lot. Like with this foundation, I didn't like these two together at all, but I like this alone or with a blurring primer because it's already glowy enough. Then we had the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams, and I actually have the original putty primer, which I did not need to buy this, but I just couldn't help myself. It really does smell like cookies and cream. It smells really good, and every time I put it on my face I'm like, oh, delish. You can see I used quite a bit of it. I really love the e.l.f. putty primer anyway, so it will get used. I have lighter coverage and a fuller coverage. This is not light coverage though. I think this will go more in my full coverage drawer. But this one was new to me, and this one is relatively new. I would say I've had it in the past 3 months. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I have the shade 1N Ivory, and I like this when I wear it through the day. I don't like this with powder. When I wear this, I try not to use any powder. If I do, it's the tiniest bit under my eyes for my concealer. But the day I wore this without powder, I much preferred it. And I have dry to normal skin, so if you're oilier, powder away. But because this has more of a natural, in my opinion, satin, more on the mattifying side, I like it without powder. Otherwise I liked it. And then this is brand new to me, the Misha Perfect Cover. Everyone raves about it. I have number 23. I really liked it, but like I said, I didn't like it with a lumizing primer underneath. I liked it alone or with a blurring primer. Concealer. I had 3 concealers because one is a color correcting. My Bobbi Brown Skin Corrector stick in Light Bisque. It's the second lightest shade, I believe. The lightest shade was like very light. I really like this. It's very similar. So these are my 2 correctors that I have. I have the Becca one as well, which I've had for a long time. It's actually a very similar color. If anything, it's probably a little bit lighter. So this is, you know how this one's kind of sticky? This one isn't. It's very undetectable, really nice. Definitely recommend this. And Bobbi Brown really does color correct as well. And then I had my Kosas in shade number 1, which is one of my favorite concealers of all time. And this is also a favorite, Flower Beauty shade Fair. I'm trying to finish this one. I actually have a backup, and I actually think there's not much in here, but it's hard to tell. But yeah, maybe there is product in there. But I feel like I have used a lot of this. I feel like it's getting close to finishing. So I might pan this after I pan my current one. So that's where I'm at with that. I have the Melt Sex Foil in the shade Fetish. I love this. I think this is such an underrated product. It's so funny, when this first came out, I was like, why would you want to get this? It's huge. And it is huge, but it's like a soft highlighter. It is absolutely stunning. I have to show you. Every time I put it on my face, I just love it. I used it as a primer one day, but I think I do prefer it as a highlighter. There you go. It's really subtle, but it's the prettiest shade of pink. It's just stunning. I love it. And then I have the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Barley, which is like my sunburnt kissed look, which I love. So that's a goodie. I do find this hard to blend out though, maybe because I'm in winter. Gets a little patchy sometimes. And then this is my Made by Mitchell blush in Sweet Cheeks, and I froth for this. It's my favorite one, this pink. It's like a candy pastel pink. Beautiful. And then my MCO Beauty Instant Contour Beauty one in light medium. A few of you guys told me that the darker shade is better because it's still got a translucency to it, but it's more cool toned. And I did consider it, but like, do I really need another one? If I did get another one, it'd be the Charlotte Tilbury to compare. Because I do still really like this. Maybe I just wish that I bought the other one, but I didn't know then that these were going to be kind of translucent, so it didn't matter the shade. It was more the tone that was more important. But I do like this. So it looks really nice and dewy and fresh on the skin, and that's why I love it. So my Benefit Dandelion blush, this is the mini. And this is really well loved. It's one of my favorite blushes. It's so soft. It's so easy to wear. I can wear it with absolutely any makeup, basically. And it's just like, it's like my girly, but also really easy to wear blush. I love it. And then my Hourglass Finishing Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light. Used it quite a bit when I didn't really want to fully powder. I just remembered I forgot a powder. Yeah, so when I didn't want to like properly powder, I would use this and just dust it over my face. And then I had the Nars Translucent Powder in Crystal, and I love this. People don't understand how good this is. It kind of flew under the radar with the new releases because it is new. They always had the pressed version, but this is the loose version, and it's absolutely stunning, like the sifter. It's just perfect. See how fine? You just saw that puff. It's so finely milled. And then the Vive Modern Bronzer of the shade Light. Become one of my favorite bronzers. It is so airbrushed. The tones are perfect for light skin if you want to go more neutral, and if you want to go more glowy, mix the two. Perfect. Really, really, really top quality bronzer. Highly recommend. Then I had two face palettes. I had my Nars, what's it called? Orgasm on the Beach. Love it. I actually didn't use this much. I think because I had it with my eyeshadow palettes, I kept forgetting about it. I used my other blushes a lot more. And that's a shame because this is like my favorite blush formula. It's like a baked gelée. These are both highlighters, and then these are your blushes. I definitely used this, and this. I don't think I used these two. So well, there you go. I did use it 4 times on four occasions, or 3 and a highlighter. So yeah, I did use it, but not as much as I thought I was going to, and I think it's purely because of where I positioned it. And then my Oden's Eye Solmoon. I heard Angelica say that this means sun moon in Swedish, and it was like solmoon. Anyway, I sound ridiculous trying to say that, but it's not Solmain, basically. It's like Solmon. Anyway, this is the highlighter palette. I used all the shades. I'm wearing this one today. My favorite is these two, Blusher Topper and Wear On Its Own. These were just a little bit more fun colors, but still love these in my inner corner. Perfect for the inner corner. But I used all of them, and I used all of them pretty much every time I did my makeup, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's not my favorite highlighter formula ever. I think you could give it a miss. It's a little bit glittery. Can you see? But it is still very pretty, especially this one here. So yeah, I did like using it. Lips. I had 5 lips, used them all. Lulu Lips is an Australian brand. This is my perfect nude. This is a shade Ned, and I absolutely loved wearing that. I wore that quite a few times. I wore each shade of this once. This is the e.l.f. It's like day and night red lipstick. I just got it for free when I made an e.l.f. order. But the formula is really good, and I like that they're mini size. I really like that. I'm wearing this shade today I'll show you the look that I did for today. Absolutely, really, it's actually a really good formula. I'm really glad I have it, and I would definitely travel with this because I love red lipstick. I love bold lipstick. So I am actually kind of glad I got this. So there we go. My favorite liquid lipstick formula is L'Oreal, and this is the Eye Stand. I can't remember what they're actually called. You know how every product has a name. Anyway, the shade is Eye Stand, and it's like a nice blue. I think I wore this once. I cannot remember, but definitely at least once. Then I had my ColourPop Luxe Gloss in Panna Cotta. I love the way it feels on my lips, but it does get bunchy. You know when pigment gets bunchy and gives you kind of that weird look on the inner rim of your mouth? It does that. And it's so sheer, it should not be doing that. But it did. But I love the way it felt. It was super nourishing. So less is more with this. It's not my favourite gloss. I could live without it. And then my e.l.f. These are the Seriously Satin. Yeah, Seriously Satin lipsticks. This is the shade Persimmon. And I love this. I wore this once or twice. I can't remember. Definitely at least once. And I almost decluttered this because I didn't wear it. But I'm glad that I kept it because it's absolutely phenomenal. And then lastly we have eyes. I had 2 singles. I didn't use Ciate. How shameful. This is the shade Gilded. And they are stunning. So underrated, these. Look how beautiful marbled that is. So pretty. But I didn't use it. Silly me. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury in Oyster Pearl. And I think I wore this at least 2 or 3 times. It's one of my favorites, just for easy everyday. My Revolution Reloaded in Basic Mattes. That's what I'm wearing today with the dark red lipstick. And I'm wearing 1, 2, 3 with that in my inner corner to brighten up my eye. I think I used this palette 2 or 3 times. I want to say 3, but it could be 2. And it's one of my favorite cool toned palettes. It's all matte, but it's actually fantastic quality. You know how Revolution's hit or miss? This is a hit. Total hit. Totally recommend it if you like cool toned, if you like mattes. I think these go for like $8 or $10. Really good. Then we had the Juvia's Place Deuce. I used this 2 or 3 times. I'm starting to get a bit of a dent in this shade. It's one of my favorite shades. Can you see? Yeah. I really love this palette. I use this for a look. This was a bit lackluster. But these always, and this, oh. I'll just always have this palette. I just love it. And then my absolute favorite palette is Natasha Denona. I did a few looks with this. I went on a date with my hers band. We went to see Vivid Sydney Lights Festival. And I wore these shades. I'm pretty sure it was these 3. I did a nice red smoky eye. And I attempted blue and I wiped it off. It was just horrific. I just don't suit blue. I just don't. I can't even remember what I did. So if I find pictures, I'll show you. But I definitely remember the red look. But I know I used it more than that. Because I love this palette. I just love it. I just want it to be in my shop, my stash forever and always. Alright, so that's everything. Let's go over to my makeup drawers. Alright, let's start with primer. Yeah, let's go these 2. I think that's pretty simple. Let's go with the Fourth Ray Turmeric Face Milk. One of my favorites for hydration. And then my Hourglass Mineral Veil. I'd like to finish this soon. So let's try and finish that up. Okay, then we want pressed and a loose setting powder. Let's go Tatcha. It's been a while. The Tatcha Silk Powder. Really nice for natural days. And then for pressed, since we've got something really natural, let's go full coverage. This is the MAC Studio Fix in shade NW15 for coverage. Okay, let's start with foundation. Medium to full coverage and then light to medium. Let's start with light to medium. I just had that. This might be nice because it's a bit lighter and I'm a bit lighter right now. So I have 2 foundations here. This is the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Tinted Moisturizer. This is the shade 1C1. So you can see it's a lot pinker. And this is the Shiseido in shade 125 Fair. This is a better shade match for me. But I actually think I want to try this. I don't even think I've used this yet. I got this one for free at work because Laura Mercier reformulated, so we all got the old ones to take home. I actually think I'm going to try it. I can get away with a bit pink and a bit warm, because I am neutral. So let's try that. Just give her a go. Right, I think I'll leave that. I don't know. I think I'm going to do this one. It's a little bit more on the yellow side. And I can always blend the two. One's too pink, one's too yellow. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in light ivory. So I think I might go that, even though I should do that next round is what I should do. So I might put that one in. I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I have the shade C3. So let's put that one in. I do like this one. I'm trying to finish this. But I also like this one maybe. I think I will put the By Terry in. I'm trying to finish it. I have no idea where it's at though, because you click up but you can't click back down. So when it finishes and I have no warning. But I really like it, so let's put that one in. Okay, face palettes. Oh, you can see them. I definitely want to put in this one. I haven't put this one in a while and I've been thinking about it. This is my Pat Mcgrath Celestial Odyssey. This is the lighter one in Galactic Sun. And it's beautiful. Let me get some swatches for you. Probably not the best. I don't have the best lighting in this room. I really try, but... Alright, I think we might go a highlighter first. I've got one in that Pat Mcgrath face palette. So let's go a single. I'm thinking Pink Moon or Il Masca, because this one's more warm toned, so I want something different. I think I want to go Il Masca. I think I do. Let's go this one. This is really pretty. It always survives my declutters because it's so pretty. Okay, we're going to do powders first, since as I did that. I was actually thinking of putting in my Hoola. It's so tiny, but it's a good time to use this shade in winter because it's really kind of neutral. So I think I might actually put that one in. And I'm just going to put the one in because I've still got my Project Pan one. Even though it's tiny. Let's do something a little bit more girly, a little bit more punchy. Oh, I need to put this here so I can compare. It's pretty similar. Pretty similar. I could go this one. Oh, that one. I just bought my Revlon, sorry. Oh, these are very neutral though, so I want to steer away from neutral. It's too hard picking blush. It's just a big predicament. I might go this one, Hourglass Diffused Heat, because it looks quite different to those and it's very soft and subtle. So let's do that one. And then I've got those two. So yes, just 3 blushes. 3 is fine, Sam. You will survive. I mean, that's real nice. I was thinking about putting that one in. But I could always just go real orangey cream blush. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to start with highlighter. I was thinking of that one because it's been a while. That's been a while. Oh. You forget about these ones up the back, don't ya? This could be... I might put this in because this is like that orange tone that I wanted. And it's pigmented enough to wear alone. That's really pretty. So that's the Melt Cream Blush Light in Golden Hour. I will use this RMS Luminizer Quad. This is the mini one. And you got a little bit of everything. I'll just do these two. And they're super pretty. Can you even see it? Can we get an angle? Probably not. They're very, very sheer, which is what I like about them. So yeah, I might actually put in the Huda Beauty. It's That's a good one. And then I might put in another one of these because I love them. Let's go Peach Sugar. Oh gosh, that's a pretty shade. And the Huda Tantor in Fair. It's got a bit of a dip in it, that one. I haven't had it that long. I definitely didn't get it when it came out. I only got it this year. So there we go. Alright, let's go over to my single shadows. We don't do anything here. Single shadows. I have no idea what I want. What do I want? Let's put this in. This is the Rimmel Wonder Cloud in Spice Petal. I bought this for my collab video with Tanika. I'll link that down below if you haven't seen it. I did a collab with another Australian YouTuber. And we picked out makeup for each other, drugstore makeup for each other. And I've only used this that once on camera. I didn't love it. So let's give it a try. Okay, and then let's go... Oh, maybe this one. I actually have a ColourPop order coming. I bought a couple more Super Shock shadows. So that's happening. I might put this one in actually. ColourPop I Heart This Super Shock shadow. I don't think I've used this one in a while. What is it? A Ultra Glitter. That could be pretty. Even over that. That's pretty. Okay, let's do that. I think one more because I love single shadows. I was thinking of this, but I think it's too similar. This is my Kiko. I think it might be, it's more metallic, but yeah, I think it's just a bit too similar. I won't do that. Maybe I could go an Ultra 3. Or, no, I've got a pink. Actually, this is brand new to me. This is the Barry M Euphoric Metallic Cream Eyeshadow in Bewildered. I did this in my most recent video. I will link it for you if you're interested to see what this looks like. It's very much a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. It's creamy, it's moussey. Let's put that one in. Yeah. We've got a cream, a liquid, and a powder. Perfect. I need to put a Maybelline in. It's been a while. Crocodile. Mauve for me is real pretty. I might do mauve for me. Yes, very nice. I want to do... Did I put this one in? I don't think I did. Let's just do it. This is the Oden's Eye Brown Rose. I don't even think I've worn this. Oh, it's very, that's right, very emollient. Oh, look, I'll give it a go because I might declutter it. I don't love reds that are super emollient. Like, I had like 5 of these that I got in PR from Maybelline and I only kept 1 of the red ones. Okay, what else do we want? Oh, my new Hourglass has to go in. Oh, I've got very similar shades. You know what? I'm going to put this back. I just don't really want it this brown. Yes, let's take that off. I want my Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Lip Glossy Balm. I have the shade Slip. I reviewed this on my TikTok. Spoiler alert, I love it. So nice. Definitely want more shades. That's a problem. Okay, so we've got 2 very neutrally warm tones. That's new. I have not even worn this. It is warm. Okay, alright, let's do this. I think that's more suitable to my colour range. This is the Oden's Eye. I think they're the lip creams in Sweet Tulip. And 2 more. I usually go for 5. So let's go liquid lip. We could do a bold red. Haven't used that one yet. What are we gonna, I might put this in as my gloss actually, the It Cosmetics. It's very old, don't judge me. It's in the shade Perfect Nude. Yeah, I'll do that as my gloss option. And so I won't do that, I want to do a liquid lip. We can go Hot Red. We could go that one. Or we could go Pinky. What are we going to do? Let me just pick off camera because otherwise this will be the longest video ever. Look at this crazy colour. I kind of want to just because it's so crazy. I'm not going to do these two because I've already got these nice neutrals, so they're an out. Maybe next time, girls. So it's between these two wild colours. I might do this one. I don't think I've ever worn it. This I got from Beauty Bay. This shade isn't available at Priceline if you're Australian. This is the shade Unhooked. For obvious reasons, I don't think it's a very high sellable shade. Thought it was going to be this colour. Came out this colour. But we're going to give it a go. See how I feel about it. Now, before we get to all my eyeshadows, where I usually just over there, I received a package from a subscriber. I will not mention because I did not get permission. But, oh my gosh, she said she was going to send me this palette from Beauty Bay and I was so excited. But then she sent me all these other things. Now, there were a couple of items from Jeffree Star. So I am going to use them off camera. It's not something that I'm going to put on camera, but just so you know. And I'm very, very, very grateful. So I am going to use it, just not on camera. But these are the 3 palettes that I got. So we've got the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. This is the beautiful color one, which is so exciting because I don't have a lot of color. And this is like if I want color, this is like a go-to color palette. It's got everything you could want. So I'm really excited about that. I have the Shade of Roses from B Bella. I think you can get this at Discount Beauty Boutique, maybe even Glam Reader. It's one of those brands. I have swatched this. And look at this beautiful color story. So I got that as well. I have not tried this brand. And then this, holy moly. This is the, I need to zoom out for that one. This is, how many shades is it? The 42 color palette. This is the big one. And it is like so beautiful in person. I don't even think you can get the cap. I'm trying to get the light on it. The shimmers are blinding. They are so beautiful. So I'm definitely putting this in my Shop My Stash. I will not need much more because look at this. So I'm going to swatch this one. I'm thinking of doing this, but maybe next time actually. I think I want to go something small because that is so large. So we have this. What am I going to do? Something cool toned, I think. So I don't know. I was thinking this one. I've only used it once. No, it's too similar. It'll have to be next time. Actually, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about my Talk palette. Was it this one that I used recently or was it this one? I can't remember. So I was thinking like just something soft that I can wear if I don't want these shimmers, and even I can something to pair with all these shimmers, because I might not do like big bold looks all the time, but these shimmers are super wearable. So I want a palette. Actually, maybe I'll get a matte palette. Maybe I'll get something that's like super neutral. This one. I might put this one in to complement. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in. Oh, it's also Beauty Bay. Lol. To complement. Yes, let's do that. So this is the Nude Matte little 9 pan, and I think, and it's all matte, obviously. And I think it's just going to complement that well if I want to. Oh, actually, doesn't that look similar? Oh my God. No, I'm going to put it in because it's got softer colors. Yeah. No, it'll still work. It'll still work because there aren't that many transition shades, and this will be good for transitions. Okay, yes. All right, let's swatch. Just to complement the other palette, because that other palette it's its own palette, you know. And then I've also got all my single shadows, so I really don't need a lot of eyeshadows because there's 42 here, then another 9, so we've got what, 61? What's that? 42, 52, no, 51, not 61. Getting ahead of myself. So that's a lot of shadows to play with for 2 weeks. I'll do more of these, obviously. Oh, okay, let's start with mattes because the shimmers are going to leave a trail. My God, it's just so beautiful. The more you look at it, the more you're like, oh my God, this is stunning. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? These are beautiful color mattes. Oops. But not enough to be a transition, which is why I think the other palette is perfect for it. Look at them. Look at them. It's like liquid gold. Alright, so that is everything that I've picked. I'm very excited. I think I've got just enough. I've kind of got a good idea now of doing these so frequently and for a long time. Just kind of know how much I will use. So 5 lips, 2 palettes, some single eyeshadows, powders, bit of everything. Just a little sprinkle of everything. Very excited. We've got some old and some new. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know down below what you're most interested to see me use, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.